107.5 WGCI, the Shot's #1 for hip hop and R&B. It's the morning show. The Destin legend Leon Rogers, the beautiful Kendra G, myself, the shortest damn man in Chicago, Kyle, and the fourth member of the show, Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper. Well said.
That's a place to be.
Yeah, man. But this time it's not necessarily about the music. It's not necessarily about the tour. It's about you being on this TV show.
Yes, sir.
Rhythm and Flow on Netflix, and it's
Rhythm
looking
and
pretty
Flow.
dope, bro.
Yo, thank you, man. Yeah, it's been an honor being a part of it, yo. I think this is like the beginning of something that's gonna be forever. Like it's way different than them other, music competitions or reality shows. It's real authentic. It's no strings attached. So like, we don't sign all our people to come on the show and stick them in terrible contracts. And we really build up the artists. Like it's not, a lot of those shows, they come out every week and they just sing somebody else's song. We making them create stuff from scratch, their music, the production, the music videos. It's how it is in real rap. We make this from the ground up.
Can I say that I was surprised? I thought you were you're not mean, but you're very I was like, what? Chance is like giving it to the rip. I thought you was going to be Mr. Nice Guy. You're not really that, you're not mean, but you're not nice. You're just straightforward.
Well, here's the thing. I believe like in a lot of those competition shows, they spend a long time, showing off the worst people on the show, right? The first 2 weeks is like, it's comedy because it's like the people that can't hold a note. From the jump on our show, we have great artists. Like if you on the show, you good. And so the whole point of this is like we giving them straight promotion and free press just being on the show. We getting people fans, getting people to understand their backstory, their socials, all that stuff. And the real competition is about the money at the end. So I'm not judging people on if they have what it takes to be a rap superstar yet. I'm really judging them on the challenges at hand and seeing if they worth that $250,000 at the end that's going to change their whole lives. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I think the dynamic that works for me about the show is the three main people, you, Cardi, and T.I., all three different personalities.
Yeah.
Like, Cardi's that hard rock. You know what you're going to get, and we're going to get it to you.
Right.
And then T.I. come with his big ass words, the vernacular that you are spinning does not coincide with the overall conglomeracy of the show. And then you just be like, hey, I liked it. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was that working with those two? And, you being an icon yourself in the game now, like, how was it working with two other icons?
Yeah, I mean, what's crazy is T.I., beyond just being, King of the South, Grammy Award-winning musician, amazing businessman, I look at him like the man who does it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up on the movie ATL. Like, so, like, his acting, like, his movie production, his, like, his record label, all that stuff, like, I envision that as, like, the key to, like, a good business. And then Cardi's got the, she has a very, like, ground up build, right? Like she started off on reality TV and took that and turned that into being one of the biggest recording artists of all time. So like I come in and I got my like, my brand of just like independence and like, building it from the ground up, but like everybody has their own start. So I feel like we all have different opinions on what it is that makes somebody a star, but we all know and can see when somebody has that potential still. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just being around them and, like, Cardi is hilarious. T.I. is hilarious. We just, like, there's so much stuff. Like, I'm watching the show, and it's crazy how much good stuff got cut out for the show to still be as great as it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of funny moments.
So the outtakes will be on the DVD box set.
Yeah. When you go get the DVD, you'll see a lot of way crazier stuff happening.
What I like about the show is when I'm watching it, it feels like if I grew up a hip-hop head, then I respect the decision-making in the process. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times we watch shows and we're like, all right, that's gimmicky, that's corny. On a street corner, that would never fly.
Right.
You know what I mean? And on this show, it's like, yo, I agree. Yes, that dude is dope. That dude is whack. And it's real to life.
Right.
Straight up. I think that's so what a lot of people don't know is like when the recording industry first started in like the 40s and 50s, you didn't have to be the whole package. The whole package at that time was just a voice and a face. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to write the music. You didn't have to be stylistically inclined. You didn't have to, have the artistic vision for your videos and stuff. And rap, like, you got to make it all. Like, there's 17-year-olds that are shooting their own music video, producing their own songs, engineering their sessions, writing their own raps, you know what I'm saying? Picking out their clothes, picking out their look. Like, that's what hip-hop is. And so the difference between us and the other shows is they just, they get on stage every week and sing someone else's song. We getting them a chance to
Create
like
their own.
learn how to do it and show what they know already, and a lot of them got it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You'll see in the next couple episodes.
So I'm watching the show so far, and then I'm having a struggle with, because we all work in this industry. There's some people I think are super dope, but then I'm like, can they make money? Like, I'm thinking like from a Cardi perspective, because
Yeah.
Cardi's very like,
Business.
she wants to part with the business, because I think there's been a lot of people that got lyrics, but I'm thinking, are they sellable?
Is the song.
Then I see people that I feel like, there was this, I forget his name, the one in New York, we all liked him, the Hispanic guy. He was super dope. I was like, yo,
Flawless.
he got
Real
the
talk.
package. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I'm not sure if he's my favorite lyrically, but package-wise, I could see him
But
making
he's
money.
lyrically dope,
Lyrically,
too.
I thought
lyrically,
it'd be the other way around.
He was good.
Lyrically, he
I
got
like-
bars.
Yeah.
I like the girl lyrically in LA that had I forget their names, with the dreads.
The head wrap.
Yeah, Ray.
She was
Ray
pretty
Khalil.
dope, and I just saw the one in Chicago, Big Mouth, who I
Big
think
Mouth
is
Bo
really
is
dope
Big
too.
Mouth Bo is dope.
Yeah.
I like my girl coming out of ATL
Yeah.
with the cat suit on.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
dancer.
Oh, okay.
London
She's
B.
nice. Now, I
Yes.
feel like she's somebody that got bars
Got it
and got a
all.
look and got something to talk about her daughter and stuff. But I want to get back to the roots of the show, where I feel like towards the culture. When you took this up, did you come in saying, hey, look, if we can't stick to the culture of this I don't want to do it?
Definitely. That was my whole, like, when I came in, I had a certain list of things that I needed to be done in order for it to work. And one of the main things was, I got to be real. I got to be able to make these decisions. And what a lot of people don't know is, like, back in, like, the 70s, there was this huge, like, legal battle over contest shows. So back in the day, like, they were like in The Price is Right, and a lot of game shows, like sometimes there'd be like backroom dealings, like a person who would win but they wouldn't really win, or a person that wasn't supposed to win would win. You know what I mean? And they basically set up a lot of laws about it where, like, it's got to be 100% real. Like, nobody gets a second chance to rap they rap. Nobody gets, a pass when they shouldn't. Like, it's got to be all based on us. So I'm making real decisions in real time, like, no, you can't go. Yes, you can go. And the way that I do it is I base it off the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could look at somebody and be like, yes, you're a superstar. Yes, you could rap good. But if you didn't do good today, I can't send you forward. And so the awesome thing is that we spent a whole first week promoting all these artists that made it up, but beware, in these next 3 episodes, like, it's a lot of cuts. It's a lot of snip, you know what I'm saying? But those people, it's not to say that they're not going to make it as huge artists. It's not to say that they not, don't have what it takes. It's just for this competition.
Right.
And the main thing that I came in when they asked me to do the show was I was like, yo, take the deal out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to sign nobody. This not American Idol or The Voice. We don't need to own your stuff for the rest of your life. We just need to give you the
Facts.
tools. If you're worthy, we need to give you the tools to make it on your own. And that's what we did.
Let's talk about the Chicago episode. You know what I mean? I thought it was
Yeah.
dope, number one, that you all went to your own individual cities. And of
Yeah.
course, you put LA in there, you know what I mean, since you're taking them to Hollywood. The Chicago episode, I was a little, but I guess you just kind of spoke on it, the fact that if you mess up today, you can't go forward no matter how dope you might be. Because when I saw Independent in the back room, I was like, oh, he's going to make it. Because I've
Yeah.
been following him for a minute. But he didn't. But I did like Ariane. I think he's going to be dope.
Ariane is amazing,
Ariane is
yeah.
dope. And the cat out of Denver, I thought he was dope too. Jacob Campbell. I thought he was
yeah.
dope as well.
What about my man?
Which one?
Sam,
Sam, be yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Be
be
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah,
I
you
like
right
to,
too,
and
yeah.
was unsuspecting. Like, I'm
Right.
like, oh, this
He
is
didn't look like it at
And
all.
he went ham.
He surprised us in the competition. It was like everybody that came in, like I said, like, they got it. It wasn't like there was a long submission process just to be able to make it to the show. And I'm glad they cut it down because in Chicago, I think I saw almost like between 110 and 120 artists. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, they
Wow.
cut it down real short to be like what felt like maybe like 30 people that I saw on the episode, but like it was like everybody and their mama came through, and we had to just make decisions on the fly, and people that are that you never heard of, and people that are sort of established like Sasha Go Hard,
Right.
everybody came through. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about the fame of it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, the skill is what we want to see, and the ability to control a crowd, the ability to work under pressure, the ability to make new content. That's the craziest part to me, is that a lot of people gotta, you know what I'm saying, came through with raps on their mind and stuff, and we was like, no, here's your beat. You got to make something from scratch and remember that
Off
and
the
come up
rip.
on stage
Gotcha.
and present it. And that's what every competition is like them on the fly creating. Like that's what our show is about, is creativity.
I like that you had Lupe Fiasco with you in Chicago too.
Yeah.
I love the
out to the
Chicago
guy.
episode because it was so Chicago, and I felt like it was done well because you guys showed the beautifulness of Chicago. Then you showed the realness of people that actually live within Chicago. What I love about the show the most is just watching people's dreams come true. Because granted, everybody's not gonna win, but just that you go into LA and the reaction, because people don't. I'm not a dream killer at all. I believe anything you want to do in life, go for it. So to see these individuals have that moment, and they're like, yo, I was with Chance the Rapper, you know, and they be cussing you out though too. And like, I like the outtakes when the girl said she could write better than all y'all. This was in
Except
LA.
for Chance. Check the episode. She said, I feel like I could write better than all of them except for Chance. And I was like, you might be right, Shorty. Keep
I ain't
keep
gonna
that
lie
same
though.
energy.
I was finna jump through the TV on LA when my man was up and he kind of stumbled. The guy that's living in the bedroom with his wife and his daughter. I said, man, if they eliminate my man, I got beef with them. Cause my man was sitting there. I'm not gonna lie, his story pulled me in.
Yeah. That's the craziest part. Me and Cardi was just talking about this. Yo, we did not know these niggas. I'm sorry, we did not know. We did not know these people's backstories when we got them on the show. Like we didn't know.
Until you watch it.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. I'm watching it. And it feels like I'm watching it for the first time because it's literally challenge by challenge. We give people the opportunity to know what they got to come in and bring, and then they get the opportunity to present it. But when we watching it at home, it's like, damn, everybody got somebody that died. Damn.
Big Mouth Bo, her mama story.
And y'all didn't know any of that until you're watching
nothing.
it.
Not a single thing. Not a single thing. I'm watching it back like crying, like
It's probably
this
glad-
person finna go home.
Right, but it's probably glad you didn't because that probably would have affected how you
Totally,
judge.
right. Totally.
Not to change the mood, but that's how I felt when I saw Nipsey in the first episode. Because it's like, it's heartbreaking because, you know, he looks well, everything's good. You don't know, like, a month or two later that he's not going to be with us anymore. But that was the first episode. You got to see it. You
Absolutely.
have Netflix. You
That's
can watch
dope.
it on your phone. It's that
No
simple.
doubt. So Chicago, we want to encourage everybody to check it out. Rhythm and Flow on Netflix. The
sir.
first 4 episodes came out. Then now the new 3 are out.
We got the new 3 episodes that just debuted last night at midnight. They came out. If you haven't watched it yet, make sure you tune in to Rhythm and Flow. The next 3 episodes, we start off with the ciphers with 30 artists, and then we gonna cut 16 of them.
16?
I'm telling you, the snips come in very quickly. So first episode, or the new episode, episode 5 is the ciphers. Then episode 6 is the rap battles, and then episode 7 we end it with the music video. We send everybody back to their hometowns with a budget to make their own music video.
Nice.
And yeah, so it's these next 3 episodes is when it really actually heats up.
So you got to be great in the moment.
Yeah.
No matter how dope you are, you better be great
You
in that
gotta
moment.
beat these challenges.
Yeah.
Hey, Chance, continue to keep doing your thing. You keep elevating and keep creating new content, and you're doing your thing, bro. Everybody's proud of you, man.
I
So
appreciate
shout out
it.
to
Y'all
you,
my
man.
family, yo. I love you guys. I obviously love Chicago, but you guys keep, the culture in here, and you guys make everybody feel like a part of it. So thank
Yes.
you all, man.
Chance the Rapper, Chicago.
Yeah. We forgot to give him the Rubik's Cube.
I get that.
My God.
Yeah, get that guy.
Hey, man, I like that, man. Y'all hating on my man, G.
Get that guy out of here.
You
He
gotta
was
watch-
a cornball.
you
That's
gotta
why he
watch
did it. I like that.
You gotta watch it
DCI.
to know what we talking about.
Yeah. The Rubik's